everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday number 23 on the Leek. I'm John, as always, and today I'd like to be jumping into Momir Basic 5322. The reason for that is the Momir Basic dailies are going away as of this Wednesday. They were quite fun. They were at noon Eastern, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was 6 tickets to enter, and you got 11 packs or 6 packs if you went 4-0 or 3-1. Unfortunately, those are now dead. The only way to play Momir is to play it in a single elimination 8-man queue, or on a 1 versus 1. There's actually a person here waiting to play it. Obviously, 1 versus 1 doesn't do that good for videos. You know, there's no tournament, there's no overall record and overall prizes. You get a pack if you win, you get nothing if you lose. Unfortunately, this 5322 never really fills up. There's hardly ever 8 people that happen to be online at the same time to play this format. So I really want to get Momir back on the channel, and the best way of getting it back on the channel has gone away. I think what I might do is see if Alex from VC Gaming and Step and Tammy from Card Advantage MTG maybe want to jump start a queue at some point, or maybe we could just do our own sort of best of 3 1v1 show, although it's fairly low value, unfortunately. But hopefully there will be Momir in the future. But it's not going to be this week, unfortunately, which means the wackiest thing online right now is Triple Fate Reforged. This is the last time I can do this. It also goes away on Wednesday, thankfully. But I am going to jump into Triple Fate Reforged, and we're going to see how we can do this time. Maybe we'll try to go the black-blue deck, and maybe we'll try to get some Gurmag Anglers out pretty quickly or something. But I'm going to jump into this queue, and I will see you when it's ready to go. Alright, let's see what we get here. We've got a Wild Call. I was pretty down on this card in the set review, but I think ultimately it is just kind of fine. It is always what you pay for it, so it's always a 5-5 for 5 or a 2-2 for 0 or whatever it happens to be. And that's not bad. The manifest upside, you really can't count on it. You know, I've talked about this a number of times. In your average deck, you're going to hit not a creature something like 60% of the time or more. So you really can't count on the upside. We have a Lotus Path to Jin down here. That would be the blue-black choice. Dousing Gloom could be quite a good choice as well. Bathe in Dragonfire is decent. It really depends on how much I want to try to force that blue-black deck that I've now been beaten 2 times in a row while playing Triple Fate Reforged, or if I just want to try something just because. Well, I guess we'll try something just because. We'll take the Wild Call here and see what we get. It's Wacky Wednesday after all. In here we've got a Whisk Away, another Dousing Gloom. And that's really about it. I'm a fan of Abzan Kinguard, but I'm a fan of it in Fate Cons. I don't think it's nearly as good in Fate. So I guess we're looking at Dousing Gloom or Whisk Away. So green, black, green, blue. I guess because this removes manifests. It's more important to remove morphs, and of course there's no morphs in this format. So I think maybe the Whisk Away is the better choice here for the tempo. Yeah, let's take it. We've got a Frostwalker, a Grave Strength. Grave Strength's bad. I was just reading the cards in order now. We do have a Frostwalker. We have a Reach of Shadows, which is quite good. Yeah, I think Reach of Shadows is just better than anything here. Just straight up unconditional, basically unconditional removal for, you know, almost everything. You're not going to hit an Ugin's Construct with it. You're not going to hit a 10-10 Wild Call with it, but you're going to hit everything else. So yeah, I think we'll just take the Reach of Shadows here, which pushes us blue-black. Well, we've got Frostwalker, we've got the Gurmag Angler. I've seen some crazy things done with that really early, especially with those Sultai Skullkeepers. I might just take it. I might just take it and force that blue-black deck. Let's do it. Of course, we have to actually get the things that we need. Well, we've got another Angler. We've got a Karsi High Priest. That would help us fill our graveyard a little bit and manifest some things. I don't know if we want a second Gurmag Angler. Maybe we do. I don't know. I guess enhanced awareness helps fill up the graveyard too. Will of the Naga punches through. I don't like not knowing exactly what that blue-black deck is because I can't force it as well. I'm basically taking cards that I've seen played. Yeah, I don't want to take that enhanced awareness this early. Let's take the High Priest. Mardu Shadow Spear. A Typhoid Rats is nice. Typhoid Rats is quite nice. Yeah, let's take the rats. What do we have here? Assaulti Emissary is good. Sibsig gets cards in our graveyard, but not until turn 5. And I want to be doing the broken things and getting, this out on turn 3. Whispers. Oh, that's really good. I'm surprised it's still here. That's a tough choice. Maybe we do just go green-black and we don't try to force that. Yeah, let's take the Whisperer. I'll regret that, but oh well. Oh well. Another Rats? Might be the choice. Sudden Reclamation will get the Angler like a turn early because this doesn't happen until turn 4. Yeah, I guess let's take another Rats. I don't want any more of those, though. Enoch Guide is, I guess, the best choice here. I don't think we'll be going blue, so I don't think Ethereal Ambush is going to be all that great. So let's take the Guide. Let's move this Wild Call. We're preferably not playing it for 2. Well, our deck's a bit of a mess, but we've got plenty of time. The blues really disappeared, so I assume it's being heavily drafted. Heavily drafted. So we've got a Vanguard. It's the only thing playable in our colors. We are not red-white, I can tell you that. So yeah, let's take the Vanguard. Alright, what do we have here? We've got our Archers of Karsi. We got that Grave Strength back. So what is it exactly? You mill and then you get counters equal to the creatures in your graveyard, so you never really know how many counters you're going to get. Ideally you want it already set up, and it's just a bad play. I guess the Archers. Yeah, I'm not going to play them though. Or at least I'm probably not going to play them. We could take the Return to your sideboard. Or we could take the Formless Nurturing. Let's take the sideboard option right now. Let's get rid of that Whisk Away. I'm not going to play any of these. Well, there are a lot of X ones. Let's take the Ancestral Vengeance. Jungle Hollow. That's the tool land we wanted. Alright. And a Jeskai Sage. So I guess my hope is I go up against a fair deck and not, some sort of crazy blue-black thing again in round 1. Well, we got a Soul Flare. That's an option. We can give it Death Touch right now. And we can spend the rest of the draft kind of drafting around it. That seems not terrible. And otherwise, we've only got, a Construct. And I have a lot of low creatures that would be out that I'd have to sack. Or no, not sack, it's just return, right? No, it is sack. The Crotic is return. We've got a sideboard option. We don't want that. That's okay, but it will come back around. Yeah, we'll take the Soul Flare, and we'll keep that in mind. We currently have Death Touch. And that's all. I would love to add Hexproof to it, but I don't think there is a common or uncommon Hexproof in Fate. Alright. I could give it Reach if I played the Archers. It doesn't get Defender, right? Yeah, it doesn't take up Defender. Formless Nurturing. This is a weak pack for us. Very weak pack. Very, very, very weak pack. Wow. Yeesh. I guess we take the Formless Nurturing. Yeah, let's take it. Ooh, a light form. That'd be good. So we could take another Whisperer. There's with Skullkeeper, but we're off the blue-black plan, unfortunately. And right into being, too. So Whisperer, Assassin. Whisperer, Assassin. Seem like the choices. Assassin's just not that great. Do I want a second Whisperer? I guess. Why not? Let's try to really power out that wild call. Another Reach. That seems fine. We've got a Ruthless Instincts, which I'm not a big fan of. Another Vanguard. That should come back around, I think. 3, 4, or 8. 4 cards will come back. Yeah, that Vanguard might come back around. But we'll take another Reach for sure. Just provide more removal opportunity. Hey, hey. Good green rare. So 4/5 for 6. It's not the best, but when he comes out, you get a 2/2, so he's actually a 6/7 for 6, which is fine. And whenever a permanent you control is for turn faced up, if it's a creature, you can have a fight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're taking that for sure. So I'm going to want to stay creature heavy with some manifest choices to get that to really happen, because I'm not going to have the morph. This guy with morph is really good. Nothing in this pack. Just another Vanguard. I don't want to face that Whisk Away. And I really don't care about that Vanguard. Let's take out the Whisk Away. We might splash blue, possibly. Because we do have 2 Whisk Aways, and they're pretty darn good. We've got a Grim Contest, which seems fine. Otherwise, a Hero's Blade. It's 4 to equip, though, isn't it? Yeah, 4 to equip is pretty expensive. Grim Contest, Sultai Emissary. We'll take the contest here. How did that wild call get back there again? Let's put him back there. Ambush Crotic, Sibsig Host. I could go into blue. Several good blue cards there. Crotic would give Trample to the Soul Flare, but that seems not the best. I think I'm pretty happy with the Soul Flare just getting Death Touch if possible. Yeah, I guess we'll consider splashing blue. I'm surprised how much is coming around now. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we've got the Construct. And I'm going to have 6 creatures that could be down by the time it comes down, so that's not the best. It's not the best at all. It's far from the best. Another Return to the Earth. Well, I guess I'll take the Construct, but it'll be a desperation, I didn't get enough playables kind of card. Cash Defenses, I don't like it. Maybe if it was an instant speed I could see it, but I don't really like it. We'll take it as a desperation card, play it, and see how it goes, but I don't really like it. Sibsig Host. These packs are drying up for us this round. Sultai Skullkeeper. Jeez. So nobody's going that deck, apparently. Scroll of the Masters is just dumb. Yeah, let's take the Host, because we might have to play it. Another Skullkeeper. It's far too late to audible into that deck, but I think we'll take it. There's that Vanguard we passed, and another Skullkeeper. Jesus. Now let's take the Vanguard, because we need creatures in our colors. Let's get rid of that Orflare. Are not playing that dark deal. Alright, come on, pack 3. Give us something. Give us something. Archfiend of Depravity, that's something. That is something. We're taking it. There's also, and it'll give flying to Soulflare as well. There's also a Merciless Executioner. I'd love for that to come back around, but it's not going to happen. So otherwise, we're looking at this Grim Contest. Hooded Assassin, Hunt the Weak, probably. Let's take that Archfiend for sure. Another Angler? Or a Hunt the Weak? Well, I really want creatures. Don't know how much I'm going to be delving with 2 Anglers and a Soulflare. So maybe I do just take the Hunt the Weak here. Now, I do have 13 creatures, but 14 with Wild Call, 15 with Nurturing, so that's actually not bad. So yeah, we'll take the Hunt the Weak. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we've got Abzan Beastmaster, and that seems fantastic. He is quite good. And there's nothing else in the pack anyways for us. So yeah, we're definitely taking that. There's a Reality Shift. Is that foil? No, it's not foil. That's foil, the Weaponsmith. Reality Shift, Aven Surveyor. Blue is getting some good stuff. But we'll take the Abzan Beastmaster. He's quite good as well. Fearsome Awakening. Still don't like it. Another Hunt the Weak. We're at 16 creatures now. That could be fine. That could be fine. And I'm pretty sure I said Hunt the Weak. I meant Grim Contest, but there's another Hunt the Weak here. Grim Contest, Hooded Assassin. Grim Contest, Hooded Assassin. Both 3 drops. And let's take the Contest. They're really good with Typhoid Rats. That's a really late Teamer Sabertooth, and we're going to take it. I'm really happy to see that. There's nothing else in the pack that I want anyways. That's fantastic. That is really fantastic. So now we can actually potentially draft some stuff to cut some stuff. Like another Abzan Beastmaster. Yeah, I'll take that and get rid of the Sibsig Host. Gladly. Potentially getting 3 draws a turn? Seems good. Nothing here. Nothing here at all. We've got a Feral Cruciak as the best choice. Would I cut anything for it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, let's take it, but we'll probably not play it. Nothing here. Nothing here at all. I guess I don't really want this Anok Guide, do I? Would I trade it for a Feral Cruciak? Actually, probably, yeah, I would. So let's put that Cruciak back in. Warflare went in for some reason. Feral Cruciak, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing here that I want. Let's take the black-blue land in case I splash blue, but I don't think so. Another rat, no, 2 is fine. Hooded Assassin, well, maybe I don't want that Vengeance. So, Typhoid Rats is really good with Grim Contest and Hunt the Weak, so maybe I do want 3. Yeah, let's go with 3 rats. Another Angler. Sure. Nothing really here. Let's take the Ambush. Let's get rid of... Looks like nobody's playing the blue-black deck, maybe. Let's get rid of the Freet, I guess. Pressure Point. can never remember these guys. What do they do? Delve, return target creature card. Right. We'll take it. Won't play it, though. Tasker's Cruelty. No. Well, there's the deck. We didn't end up in the blue-black, but I shouldn't even say this, but I like this deck, and I feel like we have a chance. But I've said that a couple times now, so we'll see how this actually goes. Let's take a quick look here. The Vengeance for the sideboard, the Return to the Earth for the sideboard. Splashing blue is just not worth it. So yeah, I think we'll just go with this. We'll throw in that Jungle Hollow. We'll add some basic lands. 8/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sounds good. So there's our deck. We'll submit that, and I will see you guys for round 1, and hopefully round 2 and 3, but at least for round 1.